Monoprinting only makes one print. In this video, I'm going to make a monoprint from a photograph of myself. I place the picture on the table and create a border around it using masking tape. I do this so I know where to spread the printing ink. You only need a small blob of ink as it goes a long way. I roll out a thin layer of ink and wait for the hissing noise. This tells me the ink is the correct consistency. I make sure the whole area is covered with ink. The border is covered with ink now, so I add more masking tape over the top. This will leave a nice white border on my print without smudges. I place a plain piece of paper over the ink and smooth down with my fingers. I pull it away to take the excess layer of ink off. As you can see, the ink is too dark on the paper. I place another piece of paper down and pull it away. It is still too dark, so I turn the paper over and place it on the ink once again. I am happy with the consistency now, as it is not too dark. I place a piece of paper down that I intend to print onto. I place my photograph on top. I put masking tape over the corners so the photo doesn't move whilst I'm drawing. With a biro, I draw over the photograph. I use the same marks and tones that I would if I was drawing a portrait. I vary the pressure and use cross-hatching and shading to build up the tone. I leave some areas, such as my face, white, like in the photograph. I work from the top of the page down and make sure I've drawn over every part of the photograph. I am careful not to put pressure on the drawing with my hands and wrist, as this will pick up the ink. Once the drawing is complete, I check over it in case I need to add any more marks. I take the masking tape off the photograph, pull the photograph away, and then pull the paper away to reveal my monoprint. As you can see, the areas I've drawn over with the biro have picked up the ink. There is also an element of surprise. I can see some dark parts and marks I didn't know would be there. This surprise is part of the printing process, which makes it exciting.